Ajá.
Whatever.
Pero yo nunca hablo de...
No, I'm just saying.
Pero si se pasa, bro.
I understand. I heard a few things already.
Get off your chest. Get off your chest and tell me what I look like.
you knew I was going there?
Yeah, I know.
You
Like
look
already,
like you are going.
I'm coming out what? Coming out
You
of
just
a
like
library?
you're a substitute teacher today.
I feel like that a lot in my life.
You like
like a substitute teacher. Like I have to teach people a lot of stuff.
Like you have to sub into their life.
Yeah, like because I'm like whatever they're learning is not it.
And the thing about you is once you leave, you're not going back.
I'm not going back.
And you leave at the most oddest times.
Oh my God, the perfect time
when people
is in
need
the
you
peak.
the most.
Oh my, but I don't.
No,
I can't. I can't. This is my secrets. I can't be.
No, you
my
fulfill the destiny and you leave.
I tried my best. I try my best to show up for people as much as I can.
And you do a good job.
I try my best. I try my best. Even even relationships.
I wonder if I show up.
No, you do. You do pretty great. Honestly, you are a friend that obviously I could tell anything to, but when no. But when I am like really sad, all I need to do is listen to you and laugh. Like everything. What was it you said? Just everything is just the most simplest thing is just like, oh my God, so funny.
I'm happy I could be a good friend to you.
Yeah. So that like
some people didn't appreciate me when I was in their lives.
If you continue to do that, if you continue to continue, I'm not gonna leave.
I don't want to be friends with everybody.
Okay.
I'm very selective about my friendships.
I'm very selective with anybody who I have in my life.
I feel like in a duo, there's always someone that's not trusting and someone that's a little too trusting. So like anytime you make a new friend, I'm like, girl.
We talk about this a lot. I love people, and the people that I love have great hearts, but they're complicated. And I think that what happens is that people make friends with people that feel convenient. Like, oh, this friendship feels convenient because me and this person just keep doing these things. But I meet people who have amazing hearts, but their personalities are complicated. And so maybe for them it's harder to make friendships. And then I go, I see who you are, I accept you. And then until their heart gets black and like dark and really like sinister or whatever, then I can no longer be in that friendship.
Got it. I don't make friends like that.
Yes.
My friendship is I have to know that there's layers to friendships. I feel like I organize my friendships like an onion.
Oh wow.
I'm complicated, as you said.
What a great heart. What a great heart.
And the first layer is my ride or die 100%. That's family. If something happens to you, I'm flying across the country.
Yes.
No, that's why I have your location. The people that I love, I need to know where you are all the time. I need to know when you got your medical records checked. I need to know everything about you that you're going to be alive until I need you.
Okay.
Because I need you forever.
Okay.
That's how deep I love.
Yeah.
The second layer is like, I could go, like you can know a few of my secrets. I'm not flying across the country for you. Something happened to you, I'm going to send you $50.
That's good.
Figure it out.
That's still pretty good. That's still pretty good.
Yeah. That's still pretty good. Third layer is like, I see you around. I have no expectations of you whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes that messes me up because I feel like I am working on expectations.
Okay.
And I feel like sometimes I do put like this pressure on people to like be, I don't want to say perfect, but like you're the person I love the most. Don't let me down. But the reality is that people are gonna let you down.
Everybody's gonna let you down.
So I have a little bit, I just have forgiveness for that. But that's how I have, that's kind of how I do my friendships. And it takes a lot to even get into group 2. Group 3 is like, I'm a Gemini. You see me talk to everybody. They're like, yo, you my bitch. I'm like, you are too. From a distance.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like people think because you spend time together, that makes you a friend. Like just because like we do comedy together, where like, yo, I love you, sis. You don't know anything about me. How do I know? Because I don't know anything about me. So I'm like, you know, so that's how I feel like we make friends differently.
I do. I look at people's hearts. I'm like, what are their hearts like? You know, maybe their character, maybe they're not, and your characters, your heart and then your character. But it's like,
I think I'm character first.
Yeah, I'm heart first because I'm like, that's a good person. But like, what was it? Like one thing that I used to do was like, try to control like people like not like when I first started making friends because when I first came to America, it was hard for me to make friends.
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
It was really hard for me to make friends. It was very lonely because I was speaking the Spanish and not the English. Anyway, so it was hard for me to make friends, and I remember making one friend, and I was trying to control everything that she was doing. Like it was insane. Like I was like,
what do you mean?
Like she couldn't talk to certain people. Like she couldn't do all the like, and so what's so crazy about that is that I learned that lesson as a child, like in elementary school. And I try to see motherfuckers do that shit now. And I'm like, how old are you?
Yeah, no, we definitely have some growing to do.
Yeah, a lot of people, you know, it's like you can't control, like, again, I always go back to this. It's like, you can only control how you show up to the world.
And that's all that matters.
Like, I can't control this person being my friend today and not being my friend tomorrow. Like, you can only control how you show up to the world. And I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. I'm going to make a whole lot of mistakes. Today, I'm going to be the one strong for you. Tomorrow, you're going to be the one strong for me. And that's how I see it. And that's how I do friendship. Strong for you? Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
All right, we're going to have to now. But yeah, that's how I feel. So it's like, even like, you know, relationships, like, you know, having a partner, it's like, I think people just see it one-dimensionally as like, oh, this is the social norm of what a relationship is. But it's like, is that person stopping everything for you when you need them? Is that person, when you're crying, are they holding you and saying that you're worth it and you're okay? Is that person taking the time to invest in your dreams? Is that person showing up even when they have made multiple mistakes to the point where they have to accept what other people think of them because they have made a mistake and they still show up? It's like there's even that. It's like in a personal relationship, it's like, how does that look like it, you know, to have a boyfriend?
It sounds like you're giving me the alley-oop to ask you this question.
Go ahead.
Do you think having a relationship is embarrassing? And be honest.
Do I think having a boyfriend is embarrassing on social media? I think it can be 100%. It can be embarrassing. 100%.
Have you ever been in a position where you've been embarrassed?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. There's been moments where I've told my boyfriend at the time multiple times not to say certain things out loud, but then he just feels like, oh, like you're trying to change me and this is who I am. This is who I am. Like, for the night, like, dude, you're not that, like, why do you have to use that word everywhere you go? Are you serious?
It sounds very personal.
It is. I mean, you asked me, and it's just like, and that can be embarrassing because then I'm like, okay. Like, there was one time I went to this like event, and he was just going off, and I was like, hey, we gotta go. Like, and then after that, I was like, you know what? I love hanging out with him, like us one-on-one. Amazing, 100%. Us at home, 100%. Us with family, 100%. Us in social, no.
I don't know what it is about taking people out the house that just makes them.
Something happens. It's like the air hits them, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like, yo, like, anyway. But
I'm done. I feel like, I don't think I've ever been in a real relationship. I'm 35, and I don't think I've ever had a boyfriend. But from my experience of the people that I've dated, every single one has been embarrassing. All of them have been embarrassing because I just feel like you get excited about people, and the natural thing is to tell your best friend or the people around you, like, yo, like, I met this guy and I feel like there's something there. And people are rooting for that. That's the organic thing that happens. If you have good people in your life, they're like, I want to see you win. Like, let's take it far, you know, like he's doing this. And then comes the day after, when you talk positively, where they just do the dumbest shit.
Right. What is like the dumbest thing that somebody you've ever dated then?
Like, I mean, we can go down the list, but let's talk about the last, I guess, deep relationship that I've had. I think you were part of my life then. It was around the pandemic, and I was really excited about this guy. I had entered this dating situation saying I didn't want something serious, and he's like, me neither. But then he starts introducing me to his family on the holidays. He took me to Puerto Rico. Like, he just started doing things that I feel like could be interpreted as
girlfriend, boyfriend.
Yeah, like a little bit. I was helping. The biggest thing, boyfriend, girlfriend, is doing somebody's apartment. I was picking out furniture for him.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, like picking out the thread of the couch that I didn't even know was a thing from, whatever. Like just really being helpful, you know. And I think that's the Dominican thing in me that I really had to put a stop to.
Yeah.
I got to stop being helpful. So I was doing all these things. And I was actually going to move to Los Angeles. Sorry, I feel like I'm saying stupid shit right now.
Go ahead. No, tell
I was going to move to Los Angeles. And he had already told me he loved me, whatever. But I'm like, yo, like when you meet your person, you got to work it through. So I'm like, I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay in New York. And I think he wasn't expecting me. I think he wanted it to be like this 3-month fling and then he moved on. But then when I said I'm just saying, like, I stayed and then everything went downhill. He was just the most, like, it was just so embarrassing because he introduced himself to my mom. And I don't really introduce people to my mom like that. My sister knew him. He would come to shows. And it was just like, why are you doing all of this if you don't want anything serious? And I already told you, I'm cool with you leaving. I don't want to be with you. So, like, it was just embarrassing because it's like it's embarrassing when you bring the whole crew into it. Yeah. And they know who you are now. Yeah. And now if I do take you back because you've changed, I still look stupid.
That's the problem. See, that's the biggest problem right there. It's like you can't be telling people nothing.
But you need, but
especially if you're gonna try to work things out, because it's like now people look at you and oh, you stupid and all this stuff. It's like, yeah, but you don't know the layers of the layers because I live it. And
are there layers, or are men just a little bit messed up to us?
I think that overall, yes.
Because now you got the friend in an uncomfortable situation. The friend is like, my job as your best friend is to make sure you're good. Yeah. It's to make sure if anybody hurts you, I hurt them back. You know? So now I know that you went through something. And I feel like the reality is that when you're in your 30s, 40s, whatever, you got to forgive people, right? Like,
oh yeah, that's
it is what it is.
Friends, family.
Yeah, you just, life is about forgiveness. But it's only so many times where I could be like, yo, I can't root for you anymore. Like now I'm gonna be at the wedding looking like a salt. And I hate the friend that is always like making sure the friend is good. She ends up being the salty bitch. Like, oh, she's single. She don't know anything
That's
about
why
love.
I'm like, you know what? I listen. I'm like, okay, my friend is venting. That's it. I'm gonna just listen. I'm gonna be there.
So you're not gonna. So let's say me, when I was going through all that stuff. Yeah. I was calling you, girl. I was calling you.
You were calling me every day. The thing is,
every day crying.
You were calling.
And you was.
I was just trying to. I was, but listen. Oh, I'm also. I love being in relationships. Yeah. That's another thing.
So yeah, I was gonna say you were in a relationship at the time, so I was calling you and your man crying. Sorry,
see, I'm getting in so much trouble. I'm getting so much.
Why
trouble.
are you getting in trouble?
Nah, just
whatever. Then nobody knows the time period.
Nobody knows the time period.
I did say the pandemic, so that kind of gave
it. No, she added to the fucking time period. This is what the hell I'm
you know what it is. You gotta have. I was dating the truth.
I'm not. I just be omitting.
So it's kind of hard for me to be like, yo, I'm gonna be vulnerable and be like, the point
because is, it's like I'm like, yo, she's gonna be vulnerable about her life. She gotta be vulnerable about my goddamn life, my life. It's fine. We're gonna keep it. Yeah. So we're gonna keep it.
The point is that I was, and that's the thing. Like, I'm like, does my ex he has to have like an issue? Because like, I'm just saying, like, there has to be a point where you're aware enough that you know you're just doing dumb shit.
Look, I just think about it like this, right? Like women, we are XX chromosome, right? And men are XY.
But listen, you put a sweater on and you were academic. Yo, she's like,
I'm a scientist right now. Listen to me, I'm a scientist.
Right, so they're missing a letter.
Coño, es verdad que no me deja hablar. That's the problem. So I see it like this, right? Women are XX chromosome, men are XY. And why is like, why is it that I gotta repeat shit to you? Why is it that you can't just do the right thing? Why is it that you always gotta think with your penis? Why? I think that's why the XY chromosome, the Y is to ask why, you know?
I don't know, but I'm at a point where I'm not dating anymore. And I'm the happiest I've ever been.
That's not true. You was on Hinge.
It doesn't mean I'm not happy. I just feel like
you said you're not dating anymore, but you're on Hinge.
I haven't even left the app. Nobody has eaten me. Not eating me. No one's taking me to eat yet. Okay. So it's not a date.
Well, I was on Raya for a little bit.
Okay, I haven't been accepted, so that hurts my feelings.
Yo, Raya.
I've been on the wait list for 5 years. Like, I am beautiful.
You are really beautiful. Yeah. You've been on the waiting list for 5 years?
Yeah.
I got you.
And I have like 3 people that gave me recommendations.
No, I'm going to tell you the truth. It is trash in Raya. Raya is trash for women. It just works for like if you're like successful actor or like if you're a successful producer and you're handsome and all that stuff. I'm just saying like if you got all the fluffiness of whatever, like women who are hot will flock into the like button, like him, and then they're going to have all of these options, and we are left with nothing.
That's how I feel about as a comedian. Like a lot of male comics after shows, they get fans that come up to them. Women, we get crazy people.
We get crazy people.
I never met someone that was like a huge fan of mine, like a man
I met this really cute
that
guy.
Didn't want to destroy my life.
I met this really cute guy.
Who did you meet?
I didn't do anything with him.
Okay.
He just saw me at one show, and then he thought I was so funny, and he was so attractive. And I'm like, I have a whole relationship. And but if he would have tried harder, no, I'm joking.
I didn't hear about this.
No. So I went, I did a show, and then he saw that I had another show, and he showed up, and he went with his friends. He's like, she's so funny. I bombed. Never spoke to him
because you were distracted. That's what men do. They distract you.
Oh my God, he was in the front, and I bombed, and I was like, I didn't even want to look at him.
Where is he? LA, New York?
That was in LA. That was a long
and that's
time
weird.
ago.
I mean, I haven't found nobody cute in LA. But yeah, I just feel like men are embarrassing. Like it's
a Y chromosome.
I'm nervous because I'm 35. Speaking of chromosomes, and I'm like I feel like I have to procreate, right? Like there's a window period. I have 5 more years.
I know.
And statistically speaking, my dating life has not gone well. So there's a big chance I'm gonna choose the wrong man. It's a big chance.
I know. I think about that.
And for all of this, if I just should have just been
at this point, I have come to terms that I am going to make the wrong decision.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of coming to terms too. I'm like, I'm gonna marry the wrong man. But
I'm gonna make the wrong decision. Yeah. But you got to think about the decision that you're going to make, and you got to think about it like this: is this relationship that I'm in, is it gonna help me grow positively? Is it allowing me to be me? And is it allowing me to enjoy the things that I want to enjoy in my life without taking anything away from me? And if I have that solace within myself and that I can build with that person, like literally, like I can, that's another thing. I have to be able to rely on you. Like, hey, I need this. You like, what do you need from me? What do I need from you? Like, we're a team. Like, we're a team because we're going to go to the finish line together, meaning we're going to die together, right? So we're a team. You might not be perfect. But you got to be reliable.
I can bang with that. Like, I recently found out
it ain't about love. I remember that's when they told you at the beginning, it's like, oh, you fucking stupid because you're thinking about love. When you get older,
I would joke about. Yeah, it's not about love.
Now it's not, but
it's not. But when I went to DR, I kind of noticed I don't think my grandparents like love each other, which is crazy because like I always looked up to them like, this is what I want to be like. And my grandma like kind of hates my grandfather. She's like 80 talking about she want to get a divorce. Girl, it's too late. You got to go to the finish line.
Wait, what's she saying?
She just kind of like is irritated by him. Like she's like, yo, you annoying. And I'm like, but that's grandpa. Like you been knew that. He is.
But why does she want to get a divorce from him? Is it because like
he's just annoying?
Is it because he's annoying? He's not romantic? He's like,
what? It's his personality. Like my family in Santo Domingo, they're very like the sense of urgency as you have. I have a little bit of that in my chromosomes. I feel like mine is more project like when I look at my family in DR, my mom's side, they would have been great project managers. They're always like, I can say it though. Like they're very like, it has to happen. And I'm like, guys, relax. We don't have to eat every day at 7:00 in the morning. So sorry.
Okay, you need a routine.
Yeah, okay. You would have done really well in my family.
I just can't look.
You would have done.
You know what it is? I think I inherited my dad's side, which is Tenares.
Yeah.
Like it's
that's what my grandfather's
My dad
from.
is del Cibao. You know what I mean? So it's like you had to have a routine because you live in the freaking mountains.
Yeah,
and you had to like wash your clothes in the river
the sun was at a
certain time. Like things have to be timely. My dad had a whole bunch of pigs. He had a horse, you know, he was hustling pigs. Like you have to be about it to get stuff done. What happened is, I came to America, right? And then, you adopt some lazy stuff in America. Like
That's American way, baby.
Americans be a little late. Like, okay, I don't want to say like that because that's also not
and don't
true.
forget the topic today is about love.
It's about love.
Yeah.
But I love my dad. But my dad wasn't. But I lived with my dad. He didn't teach me nothing. That's really what happened.
Anything about like your dad never sat you down and been like,
my dad never sat me down.
This is what you look for in a partner.
No, my dad never sat me down. My dad decided to open up to me one time when I'm 28 years old while he's driving the car to tell me a secret.
Oh.
And the secret was that him and my mom went to the hospital to get me aborted.
That's something you take to the grave.
And that's something you take to the grave. I'm like, and I'm sitting there like, and he was like, yeah, but sweetheart, they couldn't find you. They couldn't find you, so they couldn't do anything. So they, sent your mom back home. And I'm there frozen in the car like this. Like, one, this was not the person you got to tell the secret to, because this is the person it's affecting. And two, I guess that was his way of telling me that I was a miracle.
No, I know you were hiding up in that stomach.
I was like, you ain't getting me, bitch. No,
this girl is so funny.
But he didn't teach me that. But my uncle Jose Juan, who guys,
like your father,
who is like my father, who is like my second dad. He raised me with my aunt. He taught me with his actions what love is. He always said that love is stupid. He said, love is stupid. Why would you want to fall in love? Are you stupid? You want children? Are you stupid? And I would believe him. Like, I would wake up every day. And then I think I started having like commitment issues as like a teen, like not a teenager, like in my 20s. I'm like, yeah, like what the heck? What is this whole love stuff? And then I look at him, I was like, yo, why are you here, dude? Oh, because you love us. You know, like it really hit us. Like it really hit me. I'm like, this man from Spain has no skin in the game with my family, meets my aunt, falls in love with her, then deals with her whole entire family, including me, raises me, says that love is stupid and that I should never do it, and that having kids is the dumbest situation that I could ever, have. And then he also, under the same breath, goes, I love you, you are my daughter, And it's like, he taught me with his actions, being consistent, feeding us, like taking us to different places in the world. Like, he did teach us that the world is bigger than the Bronx. So I did go to Spain. So
you did? That's amazing.
Yeah, I would go to Spain during the summers.
Girl, my little hood friend. Wow.
Yeah, I went to Spain, España. And so, he did teach me that, but he taught me with his actions, what love is.
I feel like we're in a point right now. And the thing about like podcasts is that they love, like we always get to love topic. And I feel like people like have so many different opinions about it. But I think deep down, we still need partnership, right? So I'm trying to find a middle ground of how do I acknowledge that I am probably going to get embarrassed by the person that I love and still fulfill this kind of want? Because there's a part of me that wants to have kids, wants to get married, wants to really, we grew up Dominican, and even if no matter what, like family is so important to us, I still want that. Like I want to make mango in the morning. I want to go to BJ's.
You know how to cook?
I want to learn. I want to learn from my family. Like I love making chicken nuggets for my niece.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
From Trader Joe's.
How the I was gonna ask you, like, how you make chicken nuggets?
I knew
like,
you ask. It's already prepackaged, halfway cooked.
Menu.
I'm just putting it, and I'm still burning them. But it's about the like. It's loving. I want to do that, but it's
Glory, like you make the best salads.
That's not like a dish you bring to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's like a. I can make a salad for you, but people want real food. They want oxtail. They want mango. They want ensalada de papa. Like I don't know how to make any of that. I can make coditos and lasagna. It's a really interesting.
Honestly, the most complicated dish. Like you're like I don't know how to do anything simple, but I could do the complicated.
That's
shit.
The way my brain works. I could do the hard stuff, the easy stuff. I just can't do it. Like communicating.
Well, communicating is hard for you.
It's very hard, and it's also just what I
communicating to who.
Communicating in a way that is digestible. I feel like I say things. I don't know if I'm communicating.
But wait, like in relationships mostly?
Just everything. I don't know, like maybe telling my ex-boyfriend that he had a disability was not communication.
What was the thing?
He called me crazy. So we had been on and off for 15 years. One of my situations. He's like, you're crazy. I'm like, yo, we've been talking for 15 years. The fact that you still don't understand anything leads me to believe that you have a learning disability.
That must have been so sweet to hear.
But you call me crazy all the time and you're not listening to me. You're not listening to my needs. So like, what are we doing here?
How does that conversation end? Like, it's just like blocked.
I did apologize to him because it just gets to a point, and he was a Scorpio, so
Oh yeah, this is a Scorpio.
It just gets to a point where you're trying to say, "Hey, I just want you to be nice to me." Like, I don't feel that's hard, Like, we went to college together. We lived up the block together. I'm saying, whatever.
Wow.
And I just wanted you to be nice. Like, whatever anger you have towards me, that happened when we were 20. We're 30 now. I'm letting you into my apartment. I'm giving you water. I don't know how to cook, so I gave you water. And I'm, we're being intimate. Like, the least you could do is just be nice. Like, and I'm like, is it my tone? And like, I feel like I've been constantly in these relationships. So I'm like, oh my God, maybe the way that I'm coming off is mean or whatever. But it's like, I'm just being myself, and it's always a problem. It's always a problem. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do, Sasha. I'm just like, I'm beautiful.
You are beautiful. I always tell you that.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm losing the energy to be hot. It takes a lot of work to be hot.
It does.
And I'm like, I really need to lock someone in the next 2 years because I might be done being hot.
I be thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God. Like, look, this is why even when it comes to partnerships, I look at the person's heart and it's like,
she always gonna look at the damn heart. She's always looking at the damn heart. Am I not? Where do you find the heart? Because the people I'm dating don't have one.
So then why are you dating them?
I don't know.
Why are you dating them?
Because I don't even know.
Look, let me tell you something. First of all, I think I'm a little I don't know if it's correct to say, but I feel like I'm a little autistic when it comes to dating.
Okay,
right?
so you're just gonna really be open right now,
right? Like, it's just kind of
you're autistic and dyslexic.
Autistic.
Yeah,
that's me.
Okay.
Autistic.
Okay.
So it's like I could look at someone and I think that they're hot or whatever, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I am attracted to you and that I want to date you. For me, the way that I've ever gotten in a relationship or even hooked up with someone is because I'm over here looking, and they'll be like, "Hey, how are you?" I'll be like, "Hey, hi." They're like, and they're like, "Hi, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh, hi." And they're like, "Do you like candy?" I'm like, "Oh, I like candy." And they're like, "Oh, do you want to get some candy?" "Oh, I would like to get some candy." And then next thing you know, I'm going on a date with them and I go, "Oh my God, this person's great." And they keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And then I end up like liking them. And then I go, "Oh my God, I get to see their heart."
Can I say something annoying?
In the hardest places.
I'm going to say something that's going to piss you off.
What?
I think the difference in the way we date is because I went to college.
So which one is it? Which one is it?
I'm gonna tell you because it sounds to me like you're dating interest-based. Like, it's like we have something in common. Let's just get to know each other.
No, I'm not dating interest-based.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing for me.
It is a bad thing.
Because I'm gonna. Is it? But you have that's the way you date. You have something in common and you grow through that.
No, because that's bad. But go ahead. I'm gonna tell you
the way that I date is kind of like a little bit like you look good on paper first, and then I'm gonna get to know you.
That's
so horrible. I think for a lot, and I've switched my ways. Now I'm not even requiring a college degree. Like, I'm really learning people who they are. But I feel like, okay, for a lot, and you have to understand this is just the CIA. Right?
CIA
like, it's
brain.
like
CIA brain.
It's like you're looking to meet someone that can meet you halfway. So I'm like, we both went to college. We both are part of organizations. We both, whatever, make this amount of money. It was just kind of like the way I was taught to date. Like, always get a man that went to college that's working hard. Well, my grandma said get someone that's working hard. I added the college part in there. But
you made your life difficult.
I'm just admitting to, like, I feel like that like socialization kind of mess up the way that I date, because I'm looking for someone at an entry level instead of like more like, hey, like, this guy, he wants to take me out and talk about, I don't even know what my interests are. Like, just shit like that.
Girl, yeah, so it's okay.
So, and I'm just admitting that maybe there's a flaw within me, because every guy that I've dated has been a member of a fraternity, has been Dominican for the most part, and has been shit. So there's something wrong. So what you have to do when there's something wrong.
I know that you like and I want this for you so bad. Like, the powerful Dominican dad and Dominican mom.
It's not gonna
with
work.
like
it's not
a
gonna
whole they both got careers and they're both
I don't
thriving and striving. Anymore. This is your career, bitch. This is your career. This is what you're doing. You're talking on a microphone. This is what we're doing. But look, I just think that I think I go off chemistry, right? And that isn't always necessarily good. But if you have someone who has like integrity, or someone who's like really like, okay, I am making a commitment to commit to you, right? And commitment looks very different, okay?
Yeah,
Because what you thinking about commitment might not be the same commitment that you thinking that I'm thinking. Because I was reading this article, and it was saying that people think that not having an affair is like the bare minimum of like a healthy relationship, or something like that. Like they were like, you stay in a relationship because like cheating is supposed, like not cheating is I forgot what it was, man. I wish I could have pulled it up.
Morally correct or whatever.
No, it wasn't that. It was just kind of saying like, even if you're not happy with the person, you would stay with them because they don't cheat, but you are miserable with that person. But because they didn't cheat on you, you're going to stay with them.
I don't know. And we're going to have a separate episode about this, but I have very strong feelings about cheating.
Of course. I think that everyone should have their standards of whatever it is that it's your ideal relationship.
I don't care what everybody got going on in their household.
Yep.
But in my household,
they don't cheat.
The moment you do that, it's over.
Yeah. So you would, which I 100% agree with you. That's amazing. So what about like if he's not cheating on any of that stuff, but you are his property?
What do you mean by that?
Meaning like you got to cook, you got to clean.
I kind of want to do that little trad wife thing a little bit.
You want to do the trad wife, but it's like there's no acknowledgement of like.
No, I would hope that my person, like that's the thing. That's the thing that's a little bit hard about Dominican culture, is that it is so embedded in us to want to take care of people. So 100%. If I meet someone that really inspires me to do that, whatever, I would want to do that. Now, I don't want to do it in a way where I am your property. We're two different individuals, but I believe, like, I would do it for my friend.
100%.
Like, I make you salads.
And sometimes
dates on
you
your calendar.
And sometimes you make pasta.
Yeah.
Chicken Alfredo.
Like, I don't know. Like everyone, and we got to talk about that a little deeper in another episode. But it's like everyone has their household. I don't believe in cheating.
Yeah.
But that's because I also came up in a really, like, we'll talk about that later. Like,
yeah,
my parents, whatever.
Yeah, that's another thing. But maybe there's I was hearing someone say ethical non-monogamy.
What the hell is that?
Ethical non-monogamy, where you and your partner are talking about like, hey, maybe, we'll be the main together, but you could date, you like have one partner.
If that works for other people, that works, but I just don't, logically that doesn't make sense to me.
I honestly don't think, and that's another thing too that people don't understand. Only because something works for somebody does not mean it's gonna work for you.
There are so many signs in the astrology. Like, we will have different needs.
Everybody has
like what are your relationship needs? Like, and when you look for someone,
for me specifically, I think I'm getting it now, which is attention.
Like, you love attention.
I need attention. And I'm like, hey, I like, if I'm breaking down, like, you better pick up that phone. Like, I need you, and I need you to talk. Like, I need you to say something positive to me. So I get that.
I gotta work on that positive shit. Like, you going through it again?
The other thing I need is like, if I'm down, like financially or whatever, like you could, like, I can depend on you, like, as a team. Like you are, like, we're a team.
Yeah,
and we're not perfect. Not perfect, but we're a team. And like, that to me is, I think, most important.
So money plays a factor.
Money plays a factor in it. Emotional support plays a factor in it. Romance plays a factor in it. Like, someone like just really, being like, yo, we're gonna go on an adventure today, me and you. Like sweeping you off your feet even after all these years. Like,
do you think any of that comes from childhood? Like those needs?
I didn't get that. I didn't get any of that childhood.
So that's why you're requiring it now?
Yeah, I think so. Because
you want to go to Disney World so bad.
You know what?
You say, if you take me to Disney World, we can be together.
Honestly, yeah. And like that's what I need. I need someone who's just like, if you're someone that, like, if I'm like saying, leave me alone, and you leave me alone.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. It's over. If I'm telling you leave me alone and I'm crying and I'm saying, just leave me alone right now.
So you need,
and you leave me alone. Well, you just left yourself alone, bro.
Yo, I'm done.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You better hold me. You better kiss me in my forehead. You better be like, it's okay, baby.
Yeah, I feel like my needs are a little, I guess, I don't feel like my needs are responsible. You need to be responsible, reliable, and you need to have work ethic. Like, I guess I'm like still in that building mode. Like everything we have to build.
Well, the thing is, like, do you know exactly what you want in a partner?
Yeah, everything I have. I don't want anybody I dated.
Okay, well, it's like putting a list of all that stuff, and also too, like,
I think I made a list once. Let's see if I have it.
Let's see if you have that list.
I think I didn't finish it, but I put like husband, because they say like if you write it down, you told me that if you write something down, it comes true or something like that.
Yeah,
I think I had. Let's see if I find it, because my thing is at capacity.
So what do you think? So if you find the right partner, you think that
for
is
a
embarrassing?
Husband, okay, my husband, I want someone that pays for everything.
Is that what you wrote?
Oh, this is what I have. It's real. So it's real. This is like from 2022. I haven't even looked at this. I
love that for you.
Is it in a fraternity and doesn't know anyone I went to college with? Loves cooking and cooks really well. I love food. Takes great photos and videos. Is into sports and wellness, but doesn't bother me about the gym.
Oh, wow.
The other one I can't say online. Helps me with work. Takes some of the burden of responsibility off my to-do list. Takes me on surprise vacations just because. Reaches for my hands first to hold my hand.
Look at that.
Especially.
Look at that. That's like a soft girl era.
It says especially on airplanes.
Oh my God.
Really, really patient. Provides me with reassurance. Kind. Very rarely slow to anger. Solution oriented, not a complainer. The other one is about prerequisites for the bedroom, but I feel like that was a list I made from 2022. So I have to look at it. What do you think about my list? Am I asking for too much?
I think that you're on the right track. I think you putting a list together, I think, is very important because you get to gauge as to like, no, this is like a no for me. Like a no for me. XX
chromosome.
X. But yeah, so I think that now I am getting into my soft girl era where I'm starting to feel like.
No, I'm just looking at myself, but I'm still here. You look good, Sasha. I'm working through my body positivity.
I feel like I'm in my soft girl era where I am allowing myself to be like vulnerable and saying things, and I feel like there's this new iteration of like who I am and whoever I am with in a relationship. Hopefully, they could, support that. And I'm trying to take care of myself. The way that I eat, because I wasn't doing that for a while.
Yeah. No, you really into that.
Because,
so you need positive influence.
I just need and I need love. Like right here we have the closing segment. Is like, is it lunch or love?
Well, before we close, I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Does your friend's opinion matter about who you date?
No. No one's opinion matters. Like for me, I don't know if anybody knows me, but I know that my parents know me. And it doesn't matter what anybody says to me, what I need to do. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. Because I know what feels good. Or I know what I'm going through. And I know that I'm like, I don't know, there is something I have to learn here. And every time I stick to the thing of like, there's something I'm learning here, and I get to the other side of it, I could actually explain to people, I'm like, oh, I know what you're going through because I allowed myself to get to this place. And I and I don't know, maybe my mom was a teacher. So there's a part of me that I'm like, am I a teacher of some sort? But, anything that I learn, I try to like tell my friends, I'm like, don't ever look at me and be like, oh my God, like, don't look at me as like this pedestal of like, yeah, whatever Sasha no, because I go through it.
Trust me.
I go through it. I go through the
sorry. I'm kidding.
I'm blessed, bitch. Don't even no. Like, like I'm not expecting people to be like, oh, like I want to go. No. It's like you're on your own journey. I happen to be on mine. And every time I get through it, I'm always satisfied. I'm always like, I'm glad that I went through it. I'm glad that I did this.
I feel like my friends' opinions matter of who I date. Only because sometimes when you're deep in a relationship, you don't really see, like, I feel like we have our grounding, but once you fall in love, like, you just be on a different planet. And I think sometimes your friends can see, like, if this person is changing you, or if you're like different, or like, God forbid, there's some kind of abuse or something, right? Like, so I take it with a grain of salt. Like, I do want my friends to like my partner. But that obviously that's
100%.
me. You know, where it's like,
but if it's hurting you, 100%, or if it's hurting me, 100%.
Yeah. So I'm like,
but if it's not,
yeah. So I'm like, I mean, we have a lot of differences and similarities, you know. But for me, it's just more like it matters to me, like if my mom or like my sister, they like my partner. But again, women, we're gonna be women. We're gonna do whatever we want.
Yeah.
I have sat there and been like, yo, I can't stand this person. And sometimes the person turns around and ends up paying all the rent for my situation as well.
Yeah.
So,
like,
you know, what can we do about that?
I mean, it's literally one of those things. It's like, you know what I was thinking about in my 20s? I was very righteous. I was very much like, I will never stand for this. I will never stand for that. I'm like, of course, because you got time and you hot and you could bounce back whenever the heck you want.
No.
You could stop talking to a dude because he ate an avocado. Or because you had a bad dream and the person was in your dream and you go, no, I'm not dating you no more. 100%. You could do that. You could afford to.
I was getting rid of so many people. Now I'm like, let me go through the little bliss. It wasn't that bad.
Right. And because honestly, mental health, the way that shit affects you in your 30s, if you're not like doing the practice, look, it's spiritual wellness, mental health, financial wellness, social wellness. Like, you need to work on all of those things.
Yeah.
Financial wellness, spiritual wellness, social wellness, and mental wellness. Like, we forget that we need all those things.
Yeah.
Bro, at the age of 35, I have seen people who are not taking care of those things for themselves, and they are mentally cooked.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I think as a human, because I have those moments where I'm like, yo, I feel like I am spiraling right now. I am spiraling. And it's because I'm not either going to the gym, either I'm not eating good, either I'm not meditating.
The routine. The Nada's routine.
You have to have, because, and it keeps you grounded. And then people go, how are you this, like, how do you feel so light today? And you went through hell yesterday. It's just like, yo, you need your mental wellness, because that spiraling, people are gonna hurt you. Your partner is gonna hurt you. Everyone's gonna hurt you. And Bob Marley said that. It's like, everyone in your life is gonna make you suffer. Everybody, your partner, everyone in your life is gonna make you suffer. It's who is worth fighting for. Period. So if you have this idea of like, what is a perfect relationship? If it's an ideal, but you're not willing to go through the trenches of like two people, it's like, oh, is there real love here? Like,
well, I do want to unpack that in another episode. What are the trenches? Because some of the trenches be like,
no,
vigorous,
some of the trenches, yeah.
Like, this person clearly hates you,
right,
and they finally settle down trenches, as opposed to like, hey, we're both going through a human experience, and I was figuring my stuff out,
and you're figuring your stuff out,
and we decided to be together. Because I feel like people be like, oh, we went through all this stuff, and it's like,
and it always be one person. It's like,
no, you were abusive.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about that later. So
we could talk about it in another episode, but it's like the closing segment.
What's the closing segment, Sasha?
My final thoughts is: would you rather have true love or free lunch for life?
Girl, you know I'll be hungry.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's your true love.
My true love is food.
I love love.
Oh, I didn't say food. I think for me, I know that we're about to close, but like the fantasy and like this thing is done for me. Like my last ex, like really like, you know how the people are mentally cooked? My heart is cooked.
Ooh,
like that shit.
Cooked heart.
My heart is cooked. It's fried chicken. It's gone.
Sauteed
so
heart.
I just feel like I'm so open to love, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody disappoints me. That's where I'm at. Before I used to be like, the love will save you for anything. And it was the most amazing thing. I'm like, damn. I'm not surprised. I'm like, the fact that he did hurt me, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'd rather the free lunch. Where we eating?
Oh, okay. I'd rather love. I love love. I believe in it. Look, nobody's perfect.
You know what's perfect?
What?
Food. And even when they get your order wrong, you can dispute that and get a new order. You can't do that with a boyfriend.
You really can't, but I love cuddles. I love to cuddle.
I love to eat. Cuddly. I love to munch. Like I just, oh my God.
I was thinking about, I'm like, what do I value most in life? Like, what do I value most in life? And is quality time. That's
quality
what
time with food.
I'm
in the place where I love food.
quality time with.
Like you can see right now, you can see that I like food. I'm in that place, and food will disappoint you, but you can always order a new one.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
We're wrapping up this episode. Tell me if you guys relate.
Yeah, tell us if you like what you would do, food or love.
Food or love. Again, do you relate? What is your relationship status?
Do you agree with Sasha's POV or Glory's?
Yeah,
POV?
my POV is, if there's a non-ethical, as a ethical non-monogamy, maybe there's something to talk about there. People get bored. Everybody gets bored.
No, you better not get bored of me. I'm fun. I'm a Gemini. Like I think that's also the part we forgot. I'm a Gemini.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to cheat.
Have you watched? Real quick, have you watched Splitsville?
No.
I think when I watched that movie, I think it kind of like rewired my brain a little bit.
I'll think about it.
But anyway, so guys, please subscribe if you haven't.
Do all the things you're supposed to do for a podcast so we can continue to grow, and tell us what you want us to talk about. We're transparent about everything. Sasha's working on the omitting thing.
Let me tell you something. Okay. She's saying that we're transparent about stuff, but today she was not transparent. And that's because she's being a parent. So
what do you mean? I am so transparent.
Not today because she's being a parent. But
I
listen.
feel like okay, well, episode 4 and beyond gonna get lit.
Thank you. So yeah, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of the Mori Soñando podcast.
And just keep dreaming with us.
Yes, we're gonna keep going, baby. Yeah. We're gonna keep going, baby.
All right, time for the next episode.
Yeah.